Welcome into Farming Simulator 25 with me, the Midlife Simster. Thanks for joining me here, Riverbend Springs, episode number 18. So, we are still in May. Done a little bit of work since you guys were last with us. This is the final grass field that we're sort of collecting. So, we basically had Rob do all the mowing. I've then started collecting the field, so we've collected the sort of main production field over here at 28, collected it up from 26, and now finalising the collection at 12, sorry. And you can see there that this tractor's moving up and down. That's the Merlot, that's Rob rolling the grass back for us to add that fertiliser state. So you can see that's added there, and we've already done 28. So once we're done here, that can be carried out onto this field, and then those grass fields are good to go again. Chucking all of the a daisy, there's a road sign by there. Yeah, chucking all this into the big clamp over on the productions field, and then we'll compact it and roll it. Still sort of reeling from what's happened with Axel, basically finding out that we're using his guys to do paint work, and even though we're paying them and they do work on the side for whatever reason because it's us, he's clearly taken umbrage to that and unfortunately sacked one of the guys. I've spoken with Rob about it. And kind of reached out to the guy involved. His name's Ben, real nice guy. He's not overly worried. He's quite sort of cool with it all, which is incredible, really, because you just think, well, where are you going to get your money from? But he said he can, you know, he can make things work, and you know, there's always work out there for people that are skilled and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know. I did say that, you know, going forward, I'd be sort of really keen if we can offer him some work if he's interested in coming up and helping out with the farm or anything. And he said he's a bit like myself. He kind of knows the basics of the farming side of things, but he's more than happy to work up for a bit of cash in hand now and then. So we'll see. We shall see. But it's got me thinking about things. And I don't want to say too much yet because there's a lot that needs to happen for this idea to be put into place. But I'm gonna phone Daniel, the realtor, very shortly. Actually, I might give him a quick bell now and see if we can't arrange a meeting. I had a business idea that I wasn't, you know, I sort of parked it really. But Axel has kind of forced my hand. It's gonna need a lot of work. It's gonna need some sort of, you know, a bit of building permissions from local authority and things like that. So I'm hoping that's where Daniel's gonna be able to step in and help us out on that side of things. I haven't spoken about this piece of land. I haven't spoken about this project. There's several phases to it. It's quite big. We haven't got the money for it yet, but we're not far off having the money for it, especially if we were to be able to kind of get our bank loan back together. So yeah, so I tell you what, let's have a little look here. Let's knock the engine off. Right, where's my phone? Let's give Daniel a bell, shall we?
Hi, Mr. Simster. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, Daniel. I was just wondering if you'd be free for a meeting, please.
Yeah, sure. Why, is everything okay? Can we maybe do this over the phone?
Well, yeah, everything is fine, Daniel. I was just hoping to speak with you about a project and land purchase to get your thoughts and advice, really. I just assumed it'd be easier to discuss in person. Is there a problem with meeting me?
Oh, right, of course. Sorry. I don't know what came over me. Yes, absolutely. Let's meet up. Can you do the cafe behind the bank in town in about an hour?
Yeah, that's fine with me, thank you.
Of course, no problem. Are you okay, though, Mr. Simster? I heard about what happened.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, Daniel. It was just someone playing a very cruel prank.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know what's wrong with people around here. I did tell you that people don't take kindly to success, I'm afraid.
Yes, so it seems. Right. Okay, I'll see you soon, Daniel. Thank you.
No problem. See you soon.
There we go. Cool. So we got to meet him in about an hour. He was very strange, though. I wonder why. I guess, well, everyone sort of knows what's happened and a bit of a laughing stock at the moment, maybe. Maybe he's just trying to be kind and doesn't want to be sort of associated with me. I don't know. Strange one. But there we are. So, right, we're going to have to get our act together here because we need to go and meet Daniel in about an hour. So, not really massive amounts of time to spare. So plan today, we're gonna, like I say, we'll get this grass finished. I'll then let Rob do the rolling. You can see him there in the Merlot working hard. Obviously from the previous episode, we have sorted out the sale of the tractor went through, so that all that money in the bank at the moment is all of ours, which is great. I've already topped up the goats for their grass feed, so they won't need any more of this. So everything now that's going to go into the clamp is basically to be turned into silage, and then that's just sold straight back on again. So this is pure money. And if I can make happen what I want to happen, then we are definitely going to need some money. So, right, that's another full trailer load. So, another just under 30,000 litres of grass. So, let's take this over to the clamp and get that done. Our sawmill is going to need some more wood as well, I think, pretty soon. It's absolutely flying through it. So, yeah, it's got 11,000 litres of wood. Obviously, no whatchamacallit though, wood chips, because we haven't got a chipper. Now we could, I mean, it's just the wrong sort of time of year really. Yeah, it's sort of busy time of year for us now, but I kind of rather do the wood chip stuff in the winter. So this field is good. It's been rolled, so it's got that next hit fertilizer on it, so it's all good. Right, let's see if we can get through here without getting stuck. Open that up and start dropping this lot off. Come on, girl. We're going to need some fuel in this tractor as well. Need to try and remember that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lift that up. That might be alright now. Come on. Come on. There we go. How much have we got in here at the moment? 213,000 litres. That's pretty good, isn't it? $213,000 litres. Me wonder if I can risk it for a biscuit quickly here. Let's have a look here. Silage runs at roughly 300 and call it 60 pounds per 1,000 litres. So trying to do this whilst driving is pretty silly and dangerous. So I think we'll just stop by here a second. So if we're saying that we've got 360 pounds per 1,000 litres, and then we're going to have, let's call it 230,000, that's another 82,000 pounds in the bank once it's all fermented and dropped off. So that'll really help us, and then we're cooking on gas. I am obviously what I'm going to speak to Daniel about is sort of a longer term project, and not necessarily something that's going to happen immediately. So it may be the case that we might be sort of better off spending this money now on sort of other land and other ways of making money, and then in a couple of months' time, then my cunning plan can be put into action. Whoops, it would help if we actually had that on. because we're in quite a strong position here. I mean, of course, the other option is what's in the sale at the moment. We got that. We could easily turn that over. The problem is, though, that most of the good sort of percentage of money is made from painting it. But we don't have that option anymore. I mean, maybe we just buy it. Maybe we just buy it, fix it up, get Rob to do that, sell it on. It's easy, you know. If it's what it is it about 10% we make roughly? So I mean, that, you know, it's not to be sniffed at, is it? It's several thousand pounds. And as well, I mean, we got to go down to the town anyway to go and meet Daniel after we've done this. So it easily, if I can get Rob to drop me off down there, then I could bring that back up here onto the farmstead, and once he's finished kind of rolling the grass, Rob can have a little look at that for us and see what he can do about fixing it up. And again, it's something I'd love to keep that, but it isn't worth it really for us. So we just haven't got the use for it right now. We will have in time, if we can properly expand, and especially if we can get the wood business up and running with Noah, then we'd certainly have a need for a big truck like that. But I don't think that's a terrible idea right now. It just depends on how quick Rob can turn it over and see if he's got any contacts who'd be interested in purchasing it, really. He's certainly a guy in the know, because he hasn't struggled to make any sales yet. We haven't had to kind of hold on to anything, but that's then a lot of money tied up, isn't it, in one item, whereas we could get another field. We could look to expand. 138,000 is a lot of money for us. I'll maybe go and have a little chat. I'll drop the slot off now, and I think we'll go and have a chat with Rob about it and see what he says. Because if he knows someone off the bat and is confident he's going to be able to get the sale, that's not good. Oh no. How are we going to get this out of here? Come on. Power out of there. What a beast. Very low on fuel though, and doing this isn't going to help matters. Right, let's just leave you on the edge like that, the grass. Let's see if we can't rescue that thing. Power through. Yes! Good old Jeremy Clarkson style. Right, if we chuck this, where can we chuck it? If we can put it over the fence by there, and we'll grab the leveler. That honey is so slow, isn't it? I know there are other options. Actually, that's not the best place for it, because that's just going to stick out too much and annoy me. So we'll drop it next to the mower down here, I think. Yeah, I know there are different options for the honey that we could look at that might produce a little more. We'll need to go and maybe speak to Katie about that, I guess. Right, let's hook this up on here, and then we need to grab the weight onto the back of here, and hopefully we can do this without running out of fuel. Let's have a look here. As always, I forgot to set my timer when we started this channel. So what are we looking at? Recording probably about 15 minutes, I guess, at the moment. No breaks, so just got to keep a little eye on that. Right, so then let's lower that, make sure everything goes in. Lower you down as much as we can. Make sure you're in the clamp properly. So it's already 56% compacted, which is pretty good. Right, if I can raise that and see how we get on here. With the weight on the back, drop that down. Power, 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 power. Come on. Come on, girl. Let's get up that thing tilted as much as we can. Go on, girl. Through you go. Right. We need to push that a little bit back in at the front there. Just nudge that in like that. It's as good as it's going to get there. Still 60%. 62. Try and power down the edge a little bit, yeah. Try and crush this down a bit. Not bad, not bad. Come on, girl. They're through you. We really need to push all this back in though, don't we? That's the problem. Catching the trailer a bit there. Spin this around. Get in there. Right. Okay, let's raise that, and maybe if we can just try and sneak this thing up like this. Run this edge. Ah, she's slipping a bit too much there. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. You can do it. Not long to go now. Come on, girl. Not bad, 79%. We're closing in on it. Let's try and go backwards again, I think. Keep the most of that weight on the back wheels. Go on, get up there, get up there, get up there. Go on. Power through. We are dangerously low on fuel though. $85. Come on, power, 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 power. Come on, Dodgy, you can do it. Come on, girl. One more pass might just get us there. Come on, girl. And then I promise I'll put some fuel in you. Blimey. Up she goes. Come on. Come on. Keep that snake in going. Come on. Come on. Yes. Blimey. That took a little bit longer than I thought it would. 223,000 litres. Lovely jubbly. Cover that up. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right. Let's drop the weight off the back of here. Chuck over there. And we'll do the same with the blade and put her up against the fence by here out of the way. Right, I'm going to go and very quickly speak with Rob, get his thoughts on the Volvo, and if he just got a buyer, then we're going to go and buy that. I will head on down to go meet Daniel at the cafe, and whilst I'm on my way, I shall grab some fuel for this wonderful little thing. So I'll see you guys after I've met with Dan at the cafe. Alright, thanks Daniel. Speak to you soon. Interesting conversation. So, basically, he thinks that what I'm looking at is feasible. He's happy to sort of project manage it for us, because it is going to need an application to local authority because of what I'm proposing to do with the land. But he's happy to start writing that up. He knows the plot of land that I'm looking at, thinks he can probably get a sale for it. So, yeah, positive. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts and stuff, but he said, you know, there's no point buying the land if we don't know what's going to happen. So he said he's happy to do the kind of pre-applications and then let me know that, sort of gets a bit of a feel for it. And it works out well because the plot of land I'm looking at, if we can wait a couple of months before we buy it, then we can take what's on that land in terms of it's got a crop on it at the moment, and obviously utilize that for ourselves, and then build on it as well. So we're sort of gaining back from the land. Yes. So anyway, I spoke with Rob, and yep, he is adamant because of the his contacts, and he says the amount of guys that we've got who are truckers in the area, who are always on the lookout for vehicles like this. He said he'd be able to shift this easy. So he thought by the time I'd even brought it back to the farmstead, he'll have had someone lined up for it. So here we are. We own this rather wonderful Volvo electric, and I get to drive it back to the farm. Yeah. What a cool bit of kit. What a cool bit of kit. Beep, beep. Right, so there's the Deutz over there. So we'll leave that there. And we will come back and collect it very shortly. Oh, no, it's not TJ. Different driver, so we're fine. We'll get this back up the farmstead now. We'll see Rob is basically rolling that final grass field. So once he's done with that, he'll come back across and get to work on this. He said it's weird. Apparently, like electric vehicles, because there's like less sort of moving parts on them. He's adamant that it's going to be much easier to fix this than it would be to fix like a big petrol or diesel engine tractor. So he said as long as it's in good condition, and he said you know, we had a little look at it online, and based on its age and usage, he's pretty confident this is going to be in really good condition. This should be, you know, a couple of grand to fix, sell it back on, and you know, off we go. So there's Rob. Cracking job already. Just got, essentially, it looks like he's just got the headlands left to do. So making real good progress on the fields for us today, in fairness to him. So I'll take this up to the farm now, and we'll see whilst we're up there. He also said, because he felt sorry for me, he said there's a little gift waiting for me in the workshop. So I've got no idea. I've got no idea what he's got us there, but he said it's from him to me. He said we've needed one for a while. It'd be useful to have. So quite excited to see what he's bought us, bless him, because he didn't have to do that, but he said with everything that's gone on recently, it's important to remember who your friends are. So I was like, and I think I just spotted it out of the corner of my eye. There it is. He's got us a power washer. How cool is that? Look at this thing. Right. Pull it out. Look at this. I'm gonna give the Volvo a wash. I'm gonna give everything a wash. Right, hang on a minute. How do I turn it on? Yes! And it's orange. Fair play. What a guy. What a guy. Nice man. Look at how lovely our truck comes out. Once it's had a bit of a wash. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, I tell you what, we'll wash as well as we're here. We'll wash them the Skidster's tools. The stump grinder. May even give Skidster a little wash now. Right, let's leave that there. How close can we get this? Is that gonna go in there? I don't know. It's gonna be a bit tight, this. It might. Oh no, I should just clear it. If I can, without damaging the bumper. Oh, that's gonna be very tight. No, we're good. Go up on the ramp for Rob. Look at that. Like a glove. Like a glove. Come on. You come over here. Let's give you a wash. It's like my new favourite toy. Not sure Rob's going to be overly chuffed that I'm spraying water all around his workshop, but sure he won't mind deep down. Like, can you wash electric cars? I don't know. Must be able to. Does it matter where I'm spraying this thing? Soon see when we have an electrical fire now in the workshop. Those little droplets of water there. Wow, cool. Right, chuck you back on there. No, I missed it. Return the lance. And then if we run this around the corner, where's little Skidster? So this thing runs off a battery as well, doesn't it? That's cool. Proper mobile cleaning station, this thing. Hello, Skidster. How are you? Lovely. Give you a proper good swill. I'm going to give you the pneumatic breaker a good clean as well. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's made my day, that has. That really has made my day. Fair play to Rob. He didn't have to do that. That's exceptionally kind of him. Right. Cool. Let's have a look. Is Rob still travelling about there? So we'll I'll tell you what, let's go over and say hello to Vinny. Hello, Vinny Van Goat. Hello. Look at you guys, you're growing. Look how much you're growing. You're jumping about. Hello. Hi! Hi! Yeah, you guys are very excited, aren't you? Yeah, you are. So you got plenty of food, 11,000 litres of food, lovely. Whoops, pop over there. And how much milk have you got on me so far? 497 litres. So I can't really remember when it is these guys mature enough to start. So let's have a look here. Does it say? So produce milk. Animals that are healthy and older 8 months reproduce. So when do they start producing their own milk then? I wonder if it's 8 months then. So they must be, it's going to be pretty soon, because I think we got them in August, didn't we? Well, certainly we got them towards August, September time, so it won't be long. Right, okay, well, we'll wait for Rob to pop up here, and we'll have a little chat with him. Alright, cheers, Rob. Thanks again, man. I love the gift. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Right, so, yeah, easy fix for that, Rob reckons. Just under 3,000. It was about 2,800 with his labour costs to repair that. So, sent him the money for that. He's going to get on with that and get that fixed up for us. So, I'm just going to dump the Merlot by here for now. And he reckons within a couple of hours, probably you'll have be able to basically get hold of one of the guys he knows is going to want it and sell it on, and we should be looking at about £8,000 profit. We'll sell it for 10 more than we bought it, but obviously we've spent just under sort of between 2.5 and 3 repairing it. So yeah, easy sort of 7.5 grand for us, that one. Right, so we got planks about to come out here, wood beams about to come out, and planks long, so that's good. So if we grab the truck and start this up, I think we could probably afford to leave the trailer behind for now. Because what we need to do is, obviously we can sell all this lot down up with Mark and the playground project, but also we need to speak. I need to speak to Mark because he's going to form part of this little cunning plan that I've kind of gone over with Daniel today. So need to have a little bit of a chat with him, make sure he's on board with it, because he's going to be my contractor. And he's going to have to do an awful lot of work for us. We're going to be paying him a lot of money because it's not going to be a quick knock together. This one, it's going to be quite a lot of work for him. So we'll see how that sort of conversation goes. So, right, I'll sit tight until these produce themselves, and then I'll see you after I've had a little chat with Mark down at the playground. Alright, cheers, Mark. See you soon, man. Take care. Right then. He's more excited about my business idea and purchase than I am. Blimey. I mean, he's going to get paid well, I suppose, so no wonder he's excited about it. So, right, he just said drop these off over here, as usual, and payments should automatically come through without any dramas. So there we are, another £27,000 in the bank, taking us to 94. Hopefully though then, like I say, we'll have another big old chunk on top of that once Rob has managed to sell the Volvo for us. So at the moment the Deutz is still down the animal dealership, so we're going to have to figure out how we're going to get that. Why do I always miss this turn? Unbelievable. Sorry, man. Sorry. I know. It's on me. Right, let me just pull over by here a minute. Let's have a little moment. Let's have a look online, see if there's any work. So I am very tempted to take up David's mowing contracts here. Because those two are right next to each other. They're tiny and very easy. But if we were to use the MacDonald, I'm guessing that's the header that we sold David ages ago. That's a big old field, that one, see? So quite a bit of work, that. What do we got here? 31 and 37. So they're pretty close together. Katie and Noah. It's an easy 11 grand for us if we wanted it, but we're not desperate at the moment for that. Let me get this back to the farmstead. There's something I've been meaning to do for a long time. And maybe it's just time we committed to it. Maybe now's the time. It's been a tough couple of months. And things going on, the whole thing with the pond. Maybe it's time to treat ourselves. I'll see you back at the farm in a minute. Alright, thank you, Katie. Alright, I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay. So, June the 1st. Let's go and say hello to the guys. Good morning. Good morning, you lot. Have we breached? No. 658. Bit of work to do. So, I made a phone call last night. And I asked Mark if he could come and do us a little bit of work. Very short notice. And he said, yeah, absolutely easy, because it would be less than a half hour's work for him and the team. So they came up and did a little bit of something for us. I did a deadwood contract. That's the deadwood that's remaining from it. So we haven't finalised the contract yet, because we don't want that to disappear. But basically what Mark and the guys said was they came over to the sort of production field and they set something up for us. Now, for those of you that remember Katie and what her sort of main role is, Katie is involved with the animal dealership down in town. So Katie and her guys, she was just phoning me to say that she's just dropped something off for me. And in an effort to make myself happy and raise a little bit of morale. Hey, look at these dudes. Hi guys. Hi. Look at them, little lammies and sheepies. And not just any old lammies and sheepies. We've got the landrace of Bentheim. And we've got some black Welsh mountain sheep for the Welsh boy. Look at that. So basically, yeah, it's very steep, this little bit of slope by here. You want to be careful there, bud. Essentially, we have, in terms of the amount of sheep, we've got 3 adult Welsh, we've got 3 adult landrace, and then we've got 9 babies on each side of the landrace and the Welsh. So these guys will, a couple of them, obviously the big ones will start producing wool for us straight away, hence why we've got 62 litres of wool. But in hopefully, you know, a relatively short amount of time, these guys will be growing up and producing a little bit of wool for us as well. That really annoys me that it comes through there, so we will just resolve that. If I can just delete some of this, like so. Lovely. Good, there we go. We had to buy a bale because all our grass is tied up elsewhere, but I'm not too worried about that. And it's just another little production in it, just a little something to give us a bit of money as time ticks by. I didn't want to overinvest in land and stuff with what we've got planned in the future, so this seemed like the next best thing. Obviously, we've got a lot of product tied up in this, because we've got all of these pallets out here and another 19 by the looks of it waiting to spawn over here. Likewise, all of the ones that are out, and then we've got another 10 chili, 9 Napa cabbage. So we've got a lot of money tied up there. The problem is obviously it's just the wrong time of year to sell it. Still nothing from our cement works. That's very loud. Blimey, Charlie, let's get away from that. This stuff is already 84% fermented, so it won't be long. We can sell that. Obviously, grass growing again, so that's good. Yeah, really, really good times. Really, really pleased with that. I mean, we could... I am very tempted to invest in more land. And at the moment, this one would make the most amount of sense because we can afford it. It's next door. There's a lot of wood there, so we can start chopping all that down. Maybe lease the wood chipper. But I don't think then we're going to get enough money back in the time that I want to do my next thing, which should be July, maybe August, depending on how things go with Daniel and how quick he can sort of get the plans into local government about what we're trying to do. But yeah, pretty happy with that. Whoa, wasn't watching where I was going. Nearly got run over by a car. I'll break character before we come to the end of the episode, guys. This is the main thing really on this channel, without a shadow of a doubt. The diehard and core of the Simsters follow this episode more than anything else, and I'm exceptionally grateful for that. We're edging towards sort of memberships and discords and stuff at the moment. I've still got a lot of work to do to look into that. However, if you do want to sort of support the channel, and I'm just going to ask this off the cuff now because I've never done this before. Everything that I've sort of followed has suggested there are certain ways of doing it. Now, we could obviously do it through memberships on YouTube, but then YouTube take a massive cut out of it. So I've sort of looked into something that Scroft has done, and I've set up my own Ko-fi page because it basically, if you are kind enough to contribute to the channel and support it financially, then it's something, then you give in straight to the actual content creator with very little cut coming out for Google and YouTube. So if it is something you are interested in supporting me and buying me a brew, as I've called it on there, because as much as I do drink coffee, I do drink a lot of tea as well. It would mean an awful lot to me. Go and check it out. The link is in the video description, but it's quite simple. It's ko-fi.com/ and then the midlife Simster, all one word. And again, like I say, guys, I'm very humbled by all the support you got, and I don't expect you to go and donate your own hard-earned cash. If you can afford it, great, and you want to show your support that way, then I can't thank you enough. Going forward, I'm keen to kind of know where you guys are at with what you would want to do with memberships, Discord, whether early access, sort of Discord membership. So the open part of the channel will be there, but then we'll have like a members area in the Discord that I'll be a part of. Might make it a bit easier for us to communicate and share things, especially around the sort of challenge series and things like that. So let me know in the comments what you think, guys, as to where we should push the channel, and you sort of the hardcore fans amongst you, would you be interested in memberships and supporting it financially and things like that? But for now, I think we are going to call it a day there. If you are still here and you haven't already done so, please give the video a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to turn your notifications on so that you don't miss anything in terms of the roleplay or the Let's Play series. And as always, until next time, be happy, stay safe, and we will speak again soon. Take care.